All right, and welcome as we are here. Planescape is starting, and our heroes are drowning. And not even the mermaid can help them, as we are ready to go and see if they can survive, as they have tumbled into the process by which one makes the most virulent alcohol in all the realms and planes. Of course, the fire spirits of Vertigan themselves. And they did not quite realize the test involved surviving the process of alcohol. So, with that, we are going to get going. So, starting off, Patient, you are leading us off.
But how far is it to the next statue in the line?
Is the one that you guys already done?
No.
Then right
So there's that one that's right there, or you could go 20 feet to the other one.
So the one that I'm next to, I believe, is the one that Nayland flipped. So we have two that are flipped.
No. So she hasn't flipped that one yet.
Yes, but then so I should be next to a third one.
Right. So I think, yeah, so Patience back at that other one. Because you were next to Nayland, then Nayland went away from you. So I think that is more accurate to where we are.
Got it. Okay. So I am by the original statue. So that one is not yet flipped?
That is flipped.
Okay. So that one is flipped.
Yeah. So the two on that side are flipped. The two on the side with Nayland is not flipped. 35 feet is the next one away from you.
Okay. And currently it's Alistair who's trapped in the cube in front of me?
Yes.
Yep. So can I pull him from the cube?
You can certainly try. So, reaching, excuse me, give me a strength check.
Instead of doing that, could I lead up and try to just jump through the cube and tackle him out using my dexterity?
So, if I do that, you have to use all your movement as well.
I would find that acceptable. I would even donate a bonus action to double it for.
Okay. Sounds good. So, go ahead and give me the dexterity check.
D&D Beyond just doesn't want to roll. That's helpful. Oh, it's a 7.
Oh,
which
okay.
I will throw an additional psychic dice at.
Okay.
To make it 10.
Okay, so you attempt to do so, moving through and just not moving Alistair at all, unfortunately. As you come out the other side, taking 17 acid damage for your troubles. As you find your joints and things more rotted and rusting within.
PW looks down at himself in disgust.
All right.
That will be the end of my turn.
All right. So, Silver.
Okay. So there's a cube in front of or behind me.
You were headed the other way, so behind you.
Yeah, so the cube you can see is right there, yeah.
Silver's gonna kind of like look back and forth and be like, "Ah, shit," in her head, and she's gonna turn back around and then start swinging at the cube.
Can you play the gelatinous?
You can.
Like it.
Okay. Alistair would be gesturing for you to go for the statues.
Thank God.
The entire situation, as opposed to just dealing with the one.
Yeah. But what would Adric do?
God damn it.
Adric would kill the cube that has people trapped.
Yeah.
Plus, if you're getting drunk.
Yeah. 25. 25 to hit.
That hits.
Second one, 19.
That hits as well.
So, Kapui. 13 plus 9. That's the wrong number. 13 plus 9 is 22. And then I'm going to dump brute force into it
Nice.
for another 9. So that's 31. And do I get Fury of the Small?
Yes, it is a large creature.
For an additional 3 damage. Pow, pow, pow.
All right. It is very less gelatinous than it once was. Anything else?
That is it. And I am down to 3 turns until death.
Naylin.
Okay. Naylin is looking back at all of her friends who have forsaken her to deal with these statues on her own, and she can feel herself running out of breath. She knows that she really can only make one decision right now before it's over. I know turning one hand is an action.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that I might be able to turn the cups by throwing a dagger at them?
A dagger would not, like an attack on it would not make it turn.
Okay, alrighty. Well then, I suppose, with regret that probably Kelly will also die, Dalen will turn this hand.
Oh, I think we're losing Robin. I think your internet's going out right now. What a shame.
Oh no, I'm breaking up. Sorry, skip my turn. It never happened.
Okay, so action, and you feel or you hear more movement behind the walls. Things are changing, but the liquid stays the same.
Yeah, and just for good measure, because she would keep going until she couldn't, she'll just swim to the next one as if she would have a chance to turn it.
All right. Yeah, and so now this is the end of your... so this is the last turn you get. Okay, yeah, so you move all the way over. And it's at the start of your next turn that you would drop to 0.
Okay.
All right. So in that case, Silver, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
$11.
Okay. You feel yourself covered by an ooze.
I'm gonna get Silver to pretty green.
Blub.
All right. So you cannot breathe. You're restrained and take 18 acid damage.
Joke's on you, ooze. I already couldn't breathe.
And then it ends up moving 10 feet towards Naylin with Silver in tow. Let me start the one that has Adric.
Alistair.
Sorry about that. Everyone was talking about Adric before. That's 21 acid damage.
Okay. Yep. Down.
Is that PW right there then?
For the cube, yeah.
Accurate.
Okay. It will move to engulf PW. So Dex save. You probably get. I don't know what you got there.
25.
Okay, very good. Then you feel it try to like go around your arms for 18 to hit.
It is miss.
Nice. Move out of there really quickly. And then, Alistair, I need a death save.
Ezekiel, out. Ezekiel! Bring it to
All
me.
right. And then Simone is in line somewhere on the right thing.
Come here. Ezekiel, bring mommy.
Kelly, it's your turn.
All right. Where are the statues in relation to where I'm at?
There's a green dot.
Yeah. So the ones closest to you over there,
Uh-huh.
you're like in that stairwell. Those have already been done.
Oh, okay. Crap. And I can't teleport either. Okay, this is good. This is good.
Kermit Nalen moved to the other one, just as a note.
Have I seen these things strike at people as people have passed them?
Yes.
Okay, crap. And there's no way around this, so I can. How high can I try to get over them?
It's 20 feet. You can try to go over. But you would definitely get a knot from this one, regardless.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I assume I see everything that's going on, and I know this is a hopeless cause at this point. So let's see here. Changing it up. Okay. Bonus action. I'm going to put down a. Oh, actually, here's what I'll do. Okay. So, Kelly, in the water, or in the alcohol, which is a total sacrilege to the ocean, she thinks to Ukatoa, and in her mind is just praying to him that he will heed this call and help restore order to this water. And from the ground next to this gelatinous cube comes this gigantic tentacle. And the tentacle will take a strike at that gelatinous cube.
Okay.
That is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
And that will do 13 cold damage. Speed
Okay.
is reduced, if that matters.
How do you destroy it?
Oh, okay. How do I destroy it? Yeah. So she's just thinking back to Ukatoa, and you can just like hear in her head the song of Ukatoa, just out there in the cosmos as this gigantic twirling tentacle splatters this gelatin all over the alcohol.
Nice. Very good.
All right. Let's see here. And well, what do I have? Yeah, I'm gonna use it. So Adric's down, right? And that's who I
Yes.
see now? Okay, well, I've, yeah, I'm gonna just, Healing word and back up.
Okay, so the tentacle wasn't a spell.
No, that's a feature.
Cool.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that. That's a bonus action. I cannot do that. I just remembered. So that is out of the line. I cannot help him. So with that in mind, instead, and I can't breathe oxygen into him, can I?
Well, yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, he's down otherwise.
Yeah, I know, but he's going to drown even if I stabilize him at this point. Is kind of my point.
Yeah, but I mean, because you're outside of the alcohol in a sense, right? Because you were able to kind of get an actual breath, and so that's why you're on the minutes, not the rounds.
Oh, I know, but what I was saying was I can't give him oxygen because he would literally drown because all that's going to do is stabilize him. You see what I'm saying? Because he's under the water.
If you wanted to, if he had HP and you gave him oxygen, then you would go 2 rounds and he would go to minutes.
Exactly, but okay. Okay, you know what? I mean, yeah. She would try. Yeah, she would try. And she's going to try to...
So to be clear, he has to have HP to hold his breath, though.
Oh,
He
so
doesn't
yeah,
have HP right now.
stabilize, does that even do anything?
Make them stop doing death saves.
It stops the death saves,
And
but
then they start over.
he's already not having breath.
Right. I have no way to give him HP. That's why I was asking the
Okay.
question.
Yeah.
So, okay. Okay, so yeah, I can't help him. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to move down to the statues.
Okay. Then that is going to be 2 op attacks.
Wait. What's hitting me?
Things you can't see.
Oh, come on. Okay.
19
Well, yeah.
and 17.
Yes.
Okay. So a total between the two for 23 acid damage.
I'm down.
Okay, in that case, we've got this cube. It's going to move down and try to engulf patient. So it's one of the cubes that is unseen currently.
Okay, let me know when.
So, dex save.
Uh, 24.
That does it.
There's a jingle.
It gets a nat 20 on its attack. Yeah. For 25 acid damage.
You can see through parts of PW now.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of it's burning away. The last one is going to give an attack. It's still unseen. For 22 to hit.
That will do it.
For
Simone is
6
gonna be the-
acid.
Only one who makes it out of this.
I'm sure you know your class, but did you have a reaction for any of those?
I have to be able to see the attacker to do anything.
There you go. You can see while you're being attacked.
Okay, then I would
Like, for
have
the
the
purpose of
damage
that.
from the worst one.
Yeah. Yep. So basically, you get 11 back.
Okay.
Perfect.
Would I also be able to see them for the purposes of Sentinel? Because Molly and I both had Sentinel. We could punch jellies if we were.
If they're attacking, for the purpose of the attack Sentinel, not for the move away Sentinel.
Gotcha.
It's literally like when they're attacking, you can see how the things move in the water a little bit. I would say. But okay. So then we get to Patient's turn.
PW is barely standing. But he sees down. I can see through. I guess it's transparent, so I can see through the the jelly to where Nayland is on the other side. How far is that in total?
Yep.
Yeah.
55.
All right. So I will action disengage to bonus action. Bonus action disengage, and then take my 30 feet, and then action dash.
Okay.
And I guess technically, although now I am extremely holy, this might make the plan that I had easier. I'm going to try to, because PW is like mostly hollow, he'll have areas in him that like hold air. So he's going to try to like give some torso air to Nayland.
So you don't breathe, right?
Correct, I do not.
Okay. Let's do, because I appreciate this. Let's do, Constitution check 15.
For me to have a good air pocket, or
Yes.
solid.
Oh, I see that.
Wow.
Dirty 20.
Yes. All right. So you beat me by 5 or higher. I'll let you give 2 rounds of breath to Nayland.
So I tilt myself over so that you can see that there's like a bubble inside my torso, and you can just kind of like put your head in my chest through a giant like melted hole.
Yeah, you just gotta put it in there. Your head goes in the chest. The water rushes in. You're now fully aquaticized.
That's how I end my turn.
been more disgusted to be saved before.
I love it. Silver.
Okay, I'm in a cube. I'm gonna punch the cube I'm in.
Nice. Your
Is that-
strength or disadvantage, but it's all good.
11
That it?
and another 11.
2 hits. Oh.
That's clicked it, but it's 9 plus 10. That's 19.
Absolutely. You're tearing this apart, trying to make it as more viscous as you can.
Plus 11 for brute force.
Woo! It is slushied.
And then I'm going to put another 3 in for Fury of the Small. And that is my turn.
Okay. In that case. Naylin.
Ah, excellent. I will yank that cup.
Yeah, you turn it. And you see the water here. So not the water, the alcohol suddenly spurts out as you hear like churns move. There's many gears that are continually moving as it's expelled out into the temple above where you came from.
Oh.
So now there's no alcohol in this room. And with that, we are able to see the 2 more gelatinous cubes that are right by the other stairwell. or sort of flanking PW. Anything else? That was your action?
As the alcohol drains out, Naylan has been making like all of this like sputtering, like bubbles are coming out of her mouth. Clearly she's screaming, but you can't like hear her until all of the alcohol drains out. And then as the alcohol is leaving, you just hear her voice come in and she's like, Kelly, get up! You cannot die again! Get up! And I'm casting Healing Word. Except I just lost. Oh. Somebody who has that, tell me what I roll, because I just got kicked off of D&D Beyond. Jackie, I think you have it. If you want to roll for yourself, that's fine too.
It doesn't say for me. Your roll.
Okay.
Very good.
And that's it.
Love it. Silver. You take 18 acid damage.
Ouchies!
And the silver cube will move all the way up to Naylan. And actually, yeah, try to engulf Naylan for a dex save.
Would be happy to. In 2 seconds.
Does that count as an attack, or
No. Nope. Oh, there was Alistair. Okay. And technically it's going to try to get you to PW, I think. Well, possibly. Actually, yeah, I would anyway. Yep.
I mean, why not? We're both here.
Yep. So you can make it as well, even though you'll probably make it. What'd you get, Naylan?
Okay. Dex save is a 19.
Very good.
It has now entered my space, so I will make an attack with the back of my spear.
Nice.
19 and less needs to be better.
Nope. Good to go.
23 to hit.
That hits.
Excellent. That is 12. Piercing. No, bludgeoning. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm forgetting how this works. Oh, yeah, no, 12 bludgeoning.
Perfect. All right. And then so the cube basically pushes them against the wall and takes up that space in the process. So it doesn't engulf them, but just pushes them. And then Alistair, death save.
Okay, I'm gonna do this right this time. I messed up before, so hang on. This should go just to you. Okay.
Okay. And Kelly.
All right. Okay. Getting up. I have no idea if Adric's still alive, but we're gonna try to get them up anyway. So bonus action, healing word. If they are alive, then they receive 7 HP.
I think there's a healing boost. A big Zoe.
Then they receive 11 HP. If they're not, they get nothing.
Alistair chokes up alcohol.
All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and start moving down to. Well, hold on.
Your
That
fish
thing,
tail.
that thing that attacked me. Is it? This. This is confusing. I guess it would be what, action disengage to get out of that. Yeah. So that's what we'll do.
Alright.
To go down to the statues.
Okay, the statues have been pulled.
Oh. Wait. What do you need me to do? What do you need me
Kill
to do?
oozes.
Not
Kill
get killed by
you.
jellies.
Oh, you need me to kill oozes. Oh goodness. Okay. Well, in that case,
And not get killed.
okay, we'll try some Eldritch Blasts. On the bigger one. First one's a 13,
That hits.
and the next one is a 22.
Hits as well.
So those together,
These are your bubble beams. Boom.
they do 12 force damage. Yes, they are.
Nice. 2 holes in the cube.
And I just am happy that Ukatoa has restored the ocean.
Perfect.
And that's my turn.
All right. So the bigger cube is going to move directly towards Kelly and force a dex save. Trying to nom you.
All right. I don't know what. Oh, hold on. Let me check chat real quick. Yeah, there's an inspiration. All right, I'm gonna grab that. Dex save is a 17.
Okay, very good. And then it'll kind of begin to morph towards you, trying to grab you for a miss. And then that other one's going to go and try to engulf Alistair, rather, for a dex save.
13.
13 makes it. Then it reaches out for a 13 to hit.
Shield.
Oh, very good. As it's towering over you, and your, I forget, what does your shield look like? Is it like tentacles or what?
A tentacle portal to his chest opens up. A tentacle comes out and just smacks away the
Nice.
protopods from the.
Like, I've got my own one of these.
Yeah, and basically, Alistair at this point's too tired to be screaming at it like he normally does. He's too exhausted, but yeah.
Amazing. Then Patient Whispers.
Here I am again, standing next to a cube. And I'm going to punch this cube. Oh, I wish the rolling thing was working like it normally did. For 27 to hit.
Now that's
Sweet. Well, it's less sweet 6, and then I think this would be sneak attack damage.
yeah.
Hold on. So that's much better. So 23 psychic damage total.
Okay, the cube with silver. How do you end it?
I'm going to be standing next to it, watching it being fended off by Nalen, and I'm going to see the core floating around, like hitting silver, and I'm going to reach in and poke it, spear hand.
I love it. Just right through and cut it in half. Whoom.
And just pours out in a gross way.
Love it. Silver.
I can breathe. I'm going to second wind. Heal 10. And then I immediately am going to go back towards the other cubes. Do I meet them with my 40?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna punch him.
All right.
Uh, 17 on the first one,
That hits.
and 13 on the second one.
This as well. There you go. Center of gelatinous mass.
13 plus 8 is 21 magical. Plus a plain 13 brute force.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. It is less than gelatinous than it was. And Nayland.
Nayland will very briefly and embarrassingly give PW a little hug, and then we'll start advancing forward. And as she does so, she is going to kick up her spear, which it looks different than a normal spear. It's like long and entirely metal, and it has these protruding kind of spikes in the middle. And she lifts it from that middle spike and spins it, and the spear actually comes to rest on her shoulder, and she holds the spear pointing forward in two hands, and has turned her spear into a giant rifle and is going to shoot the gelatinous cube over Silver's head.
Okay, this is the nail to not fuck with, guys.
Amazing.
All right, so let's see.
PW is a
That
robot.
is a natural 20. What did you say, PW?
You can just hear a robot eye raise in the background.
Okay, so that's...
Group therapy?
Excuse?
Is that the name of the rifle? Should be.
26 piercing damage plus 6 fire damage.
Very nice.
And that is it for me.
Okay. Then Alistair.
Okay. So Alistair sort of jerks up to his feet. Because I was like, he's still prone. He will get up to his feet, and for a moment, his movements become very jerky. It looks much more like something is puppeting him. And all of a sudden, out of the sleeves of his robe come a whole host of black tendrils. And he is going to cast Arms of Hadar at 2nd level.
Ooh.
So they both have to make DC 16 strength saves.
Nice. They both fail.
Fantastic. I just rolled 3 6s on my 3d6s, so that's 18 damage to both of them.
All right.
18 necrotic damage to both of them.
The one bite. Callie, how do you end it?
I think that the tendrils just go out and start tearing it to pieces, like you stress destroy an eraser, just tearing hunks off. And the other one, since it also failed, can no longer take reactions until my next turn. So Alistair, still seemingly being puppeted, jerkily walks away, gets away from it, moves 15 feet back away from it.
Nice. Very good. And then Simone is in line. Kelly!
All right. Kelly watching this all happen, holds up her right hand and then just grips it down into a fist. And from both points of the fist start sprouting out these pieces of ice that just formulate almost like a rod is being created in her hand as the ocean water right around that fist is just freezing until it has frozen into a spear.
Nice.
And she will go ahead and just throw this thing at that gelatinous cube as strong as she can.
Very good.
All right. Let's see what happens. I am going to use another inspo here. $22 to hit.
That hits.
That one does 17 cold damage.
Very good.
And that tentacle is still there. And she's going to look at it, nod at it, and it just starts moving toward the gelatinous cube and then takes another swipe at it.
Very good.
Ruby Rose.
Nat 1!
Oh.
Oh, Ukatoa. Why? That's all.
Okay. So, Tony, you can tell me. I'm going to use a total of 15 feet here. And so, Alistair got in away from it, I think, about 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I keep dishing out food to the boys.
I know.
Oh, Silver's the closest.
Okay. So, Silver's within 15?
Yep.
Okay, so
Silver's 10.
10. So, Silver deck save.
$21.
Ooh, very nice. It'll reach out to you for a 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, smack you upon the face for 13 acid damage.
I grit my bloody teeth.
They degrade because of the acid.
Back inside it.
No, just smacked her. With Patient's turn.
Can I see a straight shot through there to try and hit the ram? They should be within 60 feet, yeah.
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 I will aim for the one that appears to be worse off.
Oh, there's just the one. Our department didn't move it yet. So there you go.
Which one's left?
Just the green one's left.
I'm sorry.
It's a 15.
That hits.
And then there's also sneak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I will. Cool. Total of 15 psychic damage.
Very nice.
Just over there. Perfect. I will bonus action. I will fire a second shot. Try and hem it in from the first. For an 18.
That hits.
Oh, for 6 psychic damage.
Got it. That disrupts it a little bit, and then we go to Silver.
Only one cube left. I'm gonna punch it. 25 and 13 to hit.
That was hit.
$11 plus 13 is 24.
Yes.
Magical bludgeoning plus 12 for brute force.
How do you want to kill it?
Silver's skin is like burning and like she is not looking great, like last legs, and she just keeps punching and punching and punching it until it disintegrates.
Very good. And it all seeps into kind of this filtration system that is here. We are out of initiative. As you can see now, the alcohol from the kind of these wells from the other parts of the room is flowing and being kind of pulled up the staircases where you went, and it looks like that might be being sprayed up above. So what would y'all like to do?
Take a nap.
The minute the last gelatinous cube goes down, it's almost like the puppet strings have been cut and Alistair just collapses onto the floor. He's up, but he's just exhausted and leaning against the wall.
The room's still filled with water?
Nope.
No. Crap.
It was booze, and it's empty, yeah.
So I fall flat.
Yeah, you fell flat a few rounds ago.
Oh. Yeah, my fishtail goes away.
BW is going to take a step towards the group, and his leg will collapse, and he will fall onto his face. If this is the first challenge, I am concerned.
Where's the cat? The cat? Where's Simone?
Cats don't like water.
I don't think that was water, but
Not most of the time.
Those who attempted to teleport, what happened during your journey?
Oh, well, I ended up upstairs. Maybe she's upstairs.
That would be the first place for us to check.
All right.
Oh, feels so good, guys.
Yeah. And plus, like, the fumes still here are massive, so you definitely have some drunkenness going on.
I've been drunk.
so Alistair will actually try casting Sending to Simone.
Okay.
He'll sort of get up and close his eyes, and he's just gonna see. Was it 25 words, right?
Yep.
He'll just send, Simone, where are you? Are you okay?
Okay.
It's Alistair. She thinks it was an afterthought to say who he is.
Simone, those are the first words you hear.
Are you my conscience? I don't know who Alistar is. That's what she'll send back.
Okay.
Is
I
it
think
in a
that's all the
familiar
sending
voice?
spell can do. So,
What does the voice sound like? The same or is it different?
It would be a different voice.
Ooh.
okay. So would Alistair recognize that it's not the cat voice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna do this for myself here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say that Alistair, as messed up as he is able to put two and two together. And you're like, oh, well, good news and bad news. Bad news first. I do not believe our new Cat Simone friend made it. Because I just received a telepathic. I sent a telepathic message to her. Got a response, but the voice is different, and she doesn't know my name.
Oh
Fabulous.
my god.
Well, she'll probably turn up upstairs then.
Perhaps, I don't know. There was something blocking us from going upstairs last time I remember. So I don't know if we can go upstairs.
I'm gonna try. I go to the stairwell. Try to go up.
Yep, you're able to go up.
It's good. Let's keep going.
Excellent.
I think she should just come find us. I mean, half of us are like on death's door. I think we need to sit down for a minute.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna lie right here, take a nap. Good night.
Simone.
So you go up and you see now in this room of the statues, it is absolutely there's the alcoholic spray of these fire spirits just everywhere, and kind of landing upon and sitting there. You see a figure, and Nebs, you can describe what they see.
All right. So you see a female human, and she has long black hair, and she's wearing an eye patch, and she is looking around the room to try and like kind of get her bearings, and she's got like a leather backpack on that has like a bunch of like different like vials and tinctures kind of like strapped to the sides. And who came upstairs? It was Kelly.
Kelly.
Alistair would have
Kelly,
probably gone up too when she said the force field wasn't there.
you guys will.
Is your screen frozen?
No, it's just off.
Oh, it's frozen for me.
But there's nothing to see yet.
Just
Yeah.
black.
Oh, it's showing her face for me.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, it was showing
Now
her
it's
face to me too.
Okay, so anyway, it will you'll see like a fresh burn scar on the back of her hand, that is shaped like a clock gear, like a cogwheel.
Does she look like the one who I would have met on day one?
Briefly, yeah, sort of.
Hey, you again.
Who are you?
Kelly. I'm a mermaid.
I don't know anyone named Kelly.
Well, you do now.
Do I?
You should come downstairs. We're all taking a rest.
Just to be 100% clear, did you just hear a voice in your head?
Just now?
Yeah, that you thought was
Or
your
a moment ago?
a moment ago.
Yeah, I heard someone a moment ago Someone with a goofy name.
Yes. Apologies, that was me.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. Just making sure that it's been a bit of a day.
So, Simone, what do you last remember?
Nothing.
Okay, then you probably want to come downstairs and we will catch you up.
It's not really in my best interests to go with two strangers in a strange place, but I guess there's nowhere else to go, so we'll lead on.
Great. I don't know how the land dwellers do this, but would you like to hold hands?
No, I would not like to hold hands.
Okay.
It's a intimate act, and as I've said, I don't know who you are.
I know you. Do you like fish?
Not really.
Okay. It's good to meet you, Simone. And she starts walking.
I thought she said she knew me, and she'll elbow at Alistair as they go down the stairs.
It's complicated. Hopefully, the holes in PW's body did not wreck the missive. We have reading material.
I see. Well, it's also nice to meet you, Alibaba. And then she'll continue walking down the stairs.
Pleasure to meet you, Alibaba. That was the funny. Oh, I liked that book as a kid. Anyways,
The first thing you see as you reach the bottom of the floor is PW shaking out the tiny scroll cavity from his chest and outpours melted paper sludge.
Everyone, you should all be prepared. Simone is coming. She is not a cat. She is more like flesh. She doesn't like to hold hands, and she doesn't like fish. And I don't know how to bond with her. She goes and sits down.
oh dear PW.
What an odd way to introduce someone to a group.
She gets
okay.
weirder the more you get to know her.
Well, hello. Yes, I am Simone. No, I don't really care for the taste of fish. They stink. And I don't know who any of you are. All I know is that you have some weird names, and that's okay because my name's kind of weird too. Just so you know, it's Simone with a C, not an S.
We are familiar. Welcome to the shit show.
You live in the sea too?
No.
Letter C, Kelly. The letter C.
Silver, are cats not made of flesh?
I'm pretty sure they're flesh and fur.
That was my assumption also.
Why does
Welcome,
everything
Simone.
hurt?
Okay.
Because you were wounded and then put alcohol inside your wounds.
Silver's just like moaning and groaning in pain, just like kind of like rocking on the floor, just like wanting it to go away.
We are reeking with alcohol.
Yeah, PW's down to like 4 fingers.
I have 9 health.
Simone, you appear familiar. Your physical description fits the first Simone we ever encountered, whom Edric later incinerated.
I
We-
see.
Do we have the reading material, PW? Or is that in on the floor?
Unfortunately, it was another victim of our encounter with the jellies.
All right. Alistair looks at everyone else. Does somebody want to try to give the Cliff Notes version?
Yes, I cast the blah action during our short rest.
Is that Divine Blah or just regular?
I have expertise.
I just assume Divine Blah also included Ukatoa.
All right. So they kind of catch Simone up.
Well, that's disappointing, I guess. So what you're saying is I'm going to die and then some weird version of myself is going to be here and I was a cat and I was a bird? That's really just weird. First of all, let me just tell you, the first time I ever turned myself into a cat, I was about 5 years old, I'm pretty sure, and I didn't get stuck that time.
You also can turn yourself into cats.
Yeah, I can.
Would you like to do that together?
No. I can only do it occasionally. And I'll try to save it for important things.
I just thought it might. Okay.
So, which one of you is in charge? You seem competent, and she'll put her hand out to shake Nalen's hand.
Oh god, I definitely don't want to be in charge. Although I agree, I probably am the most competent. She'll shake your hand back.
Nice to meet you.
PW is actually in charge.
PW was holding a finger and points at himself. Unfortunately.
Naylan isn't that competent. She's working on it though. She's a student of swimming.
Excuse me?
You told me you wanted to learn.
Well, I definitely know how to swim. And I'm also definitely competent.
Well, okay.
You're teaching me about your weird tentacle dad thing.
Right, yes, you are learning about the deities. But Naylan can't become a cat. What was that, PW?
I said, how is your educational content being received?
I think Naylan's making progress.
She would appear to be a stubborn student.
She is. But one day she might learn how to become a chipmunk.
I use the lessons as an opportunity to meditate, and sometimes I don't even have to sleep at night.
An efficient use of time.
Silver,
Yes.
how do I get Simone to hang out with me?
Honestly, I don't know because I don't know this Simone yet.
Well, you're the smart one,
I am.
aren't you?
I mean, I am. I am the smart one.
Well, I've tried everything. I've tried becoming cats, talking about fish, holding hands.
Have you tried being yourself?
I am all of those things. You're right, Silva.
Have you tried making her a present?
Yes, that's the
handmade.
way. That's the way.
For her birthday.
Good idea. Simone, what do
And I
you
don't
like?
know when her birthday is.
What are your hobbies? What are your interests? Regale us with tales of your life and interests. Oh, I just saw that. Okay. No, sorry. Well, go ahead.
Simone appears to have something stuck in her throat.
Well, it's not fish.
Do we have any remaining healing potions that we should distribute?
Well, let's see.
Also, are we doing a short rest? That was my other question.
I think so.
Yes, you may have your short rest.
Yay! Post-melting nap.
I have to say that now this was the closest I've gotten to death.
Well, now that we've gone through trial number 1, there are 2 more.
They never said there were multiple trials.
Oh,
Maybe
we're
we're just
done.
done.
Yeah.
Was there anything deeper within?
Can you see is that deeper within seems you can see where there are tracks where possibly you would think Brimscarda may have gone, but could also be more danger.
I guess we're following, correct?
Check this room for any way to take some of that alcohol or a sample of it with us, and or any of the jelly that the jelly's dropping. But we're frugal.
I'm sorry, you said there were tracks that looked like the Giants tracks.
Yes.
There any others with her or just
Yeah.
her?
Yeah, it looks like there would be enough that
Okay.
would fit the whole party.
I mean, we could follow these. I did see her tracks leaving the temple as well, so now I'm not precisely sure about the timing of events, but we were trying to find more information on how to track her down, so I fear that our only recourse is to move forward.
I agree. I mean, it's the only lead we have.
All right. Let's go.
Nayland,
Mm,
thank you
for what?
healing me.
It was entirely self-preservation, so don't read into it.
Silver, why can't I make friends?
Oh no, Kelly. Maybe afterwards, we all sit down and have a nice stiff drink.
You're my friend, though, right?
No, thank you. I've had quite enough for the day, I think.
What?
Are you sure, Alistair?
It's
And,
quite-
and like Silver's eyes are completely closed, and she's like kind of like just kind of swaying a bit, and she's definitely still drunk.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kelly, what don't you understand? Alistair
time.
said he's had enough of you and he doesn't want to be your friend.
The timing of that. So
PW, you are able to get a sample of these fire spirits because they kind of flow through the air and going up, so you're able to grab some and feel a little.
Kelly, regardless of what Nayland said, I was referring to the drink that I had quite enough of.
okay. We're friends, right, Alistair?
Certainly.
That was. Do any of you even like me? PW?
Yes.
Thank you.
Sorry. Was there a question?
I do not know you well enough to like or dislike you, which is why I don't like or dislike anyone else here. So I guess you could say I don't like any of you.
That is totally fair.
I want
Yeah.
to like you, Alamo.
That's a very foreboding name, actually, but
I feel like I should remember it. I don't know. To the tunnels. Yes?
yes, certainly.
All right. So, actually, a few things about this patient that you can, I think, with your go ahead and give me an investigation check as you now get some of the fire spirits.
That's 19.
Okay. You think that it's definitely extremely strong alcohol, and it could be ignited by things like lightning, fire, and even if it was left in the sun too long.
I will
Potent.
tuck this into an internal.
Yes.
And PW also will walk at the back with Kelly.
When you say fire spirits, do you mean like fiery alcohol? I've been picturing like fire ghosts this whole time.
Alcohol made of fire?
No, it's like alcohol that would
Spirits.
burn as it goes down.
Yeah, gotcha.
Spirits
gotcha.
as in alcoholic
Alcohol.
drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
I thought so
spirits
too.
as in
I was like
ghouls.
fire spirits.
Yeah. I'm caught up now, thank you.
So am I, apparently.
Look, we've all just, against our will, imbibed a great deal of alcohol.
Spirits, one might say.
Yeah, I think we're all allowed a little bit of confusion.
I have consumed no alcohol.
Everybody except PW. And I guess Simone.
And me.
Oh,
All right. So, as you begin to go down, you come down to a room that's heavy with the scent of coins and metal. This looks like a treasure vault. Piles of coins, gems, and other valuables stretch from wall to wall. The value is immense, and you think could purchase anything. And just barely visible over the piles of treasure, you can see the heads of 4 dwarven statues off in the distance. And there's an inscription on the wall as you enter. What is yours is mine. What is mine is forever. Leave twice what ye find. or ye will see the sun never.
Aladdin, it seems like it would be really bad if we touch something in this cave of wonders.
Uh,
Without paying.
You can hear PW's eyes zooming in. Just like,
Oscar gives Simone a look and is like, do you mean to be making that illusion, or was that coincidental?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, fair enough. Yes, though I think you're correct. Leave twice as much as we find. I'm hoping we do not have to double the extent of what's in this room just because we saw it.
Oh, we found it.
What if it means we just have to walk in and out of the room one extra or double the amount of time for the things that we take?
What?
Who sneezed over there?
you should definitely try that.
I feel like if we take something, we have to leave something that's twice as valuable.
Twice as valuable.
Would be
Or numerically double the number of things that were misplaced.
So if we take a piece of silver and we left silver,
Silver's kind of like wandering, looking at stuff, not paying attention.
We would expect excessive change in that exchange.
so maybe we don't do anything. If we don't twice as much as we found, if we take nothing, then twice as much as what, 50?
Leave double
We
nothing.
Need anything out of here?
What is here?
Many
There's
things.
gold. Any interesting trinkets?
Oh, yes.
Anything
Made of
aquatic?
coal.
Yeah. There's coral things. There's every treasure you can imagine.
Gosh. Can I go take a nice look?
Yeah. You see, there's a very flexible, almost organic type of armor that looks like it would attach to the skid and not impede movement at all, but hard when it's struck. And there's a kelp rope and all types of stuff.
Is there another like doorway out, or is this a dead end?
So beyond the partially covered 4 statues, there does seem to be a closed stone door.
Okay.
The statues are covered in the treasure, like they're buried in it, or
Yeah.
what's okay? Got it.
So if we just pay twice what the value is of the items, then that would cover it, right?
If our assumption, if the assumption that that's how the riddle works is correct,
How much for kelp rope?
Don't know.
Oh no, but I'm just seeing if anybody said anything.
There's no spirit shopkeeper.
Oh,
I feel like this room is put here to tempt us into making a mistake, and we should keep moving forward.
Okay.
I'd be inclined to agree.
PW wants to examine the statues to see if there's like recognizable information.
Yeah. One, you see a bald dwarf that lacks all hair but a wild beard. He lacks eyebrows and a coif. He sports a look of bemusement, and he has a shallow depression where a necklace should be placed. And there's a plate at the base of the statue that reads, "I am that which is necessary. I protect my people." Another statue is a stout dwarf crouched down as if prepared to pounce on his prey. He wears a wickedly curved dagger in one hand and holds an overfull flagon in the other. You recognize this as Vergadane. Several shallow coin-shaped indentations are scattered around his feet. Then there's another one, bedecked with maps, pouches, a spyglass, and other things usually found on explorers. Has no beard, but it carries a fistful of parchments in one hand and a jeweled short sword in the other. And there's a plate at the base of the statue that reads, "I am the temptation of power. I am to be respected, but not touched." And lastly, there's one wearing thick goggles. The dwarf seems to have scorch marks over his face. He wears a gilded mask decorated with gems, and the eyes appear sharp and focused. His hand is outstretched as if it once held something. There's a plate at the base of the statue that reads, "I am the balance between war and defense. I am stretched thin, but hold strong."
PW will look back to the group. Nothing left to see here, unfortunately.
Do we have to put something in each of these statues?
That is the implication.
To have gotten to the statues and examined them, I imagine we've been able to touch the treasures in here, but just because we haven't left with them, nothing bad has happened. Like, have we touched the treasures to look at the statues?
I mean, yeah, you move the statues around a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Can I also just take a closer look at the treasure that's here? I'm just trying to determine if it's real, or do I get the feeling it's an illusion?
All right, make an investigation check.
14.
Okay. Yeah, I think taking quite a bit here in time, the treasures seem real here. Like, you touch them, they are gold and silver. You grab one of those swords and swing it. It has weight to it.
I hate places like this. There's a whole town out there, and yet all this stuff is just sitting in here.
Would you like
You
to
hate
take it?
vaults.
I hate hoarding.
Well, then we should take it.
Go ahead.
Well, I
Kenny.
also don't want to die.
Well, you either believe something strongly or you believe it halfway.
Or not at all.
That's true, I guess.
Let us examine the first statue more closely.
So it seemed like most of them were missing something, but except for the third one, that didn't seem to have a spot that was missing something. Am I correct with that?
Correct.
Okay, it is holding a jeweled short sword.
Yep.
Okay, but the others are missing. There's a necklace, coin indentations, and something for an outstretched hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can Alistair look for either some sort of, I guess maybe amongst the treasure, some sort of scales, like scales that you have, like a merchant would use to balance, and weigh out things, and or necklaces that might have a shield motif to them.
Yeah. You can find those types of things here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of different items in here.
Okay.
So PW will join you because he is compelled to fill the blanks where items used to be.
The short sword with the jewels on it, is it real or is it part of the statue?
Yeah, it seems to be real.
Do you think this is like a trade thing? We give the others what they need and we get the sword?
Probably.
Actually, I mean, I do not want to just do this without asking of you. We have not actually tried the door yet. We may not have to do anything in here.
I'd like to knock on the door then. Unless somebody stops me. Which I'm totally okay with. I'm just drunk.
Yeah, the last time we did stuff without thinking twice, we flooded the room with alcohol.
Right.
I am hesitant to go forward without addressing the statues.
PW tries to angle himself behind something large enough to protect him in case something explodes out of the door that you're going to knock on.
Yeah, at least let's hold our breath or something and knock on it.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so you go and try the door. It seems shut fast, does not budge.
I mean, again, PW is compelled to replace these items that appear to be missing.
Yeah, so you take the items that are on the floor and you put them on the statues.
Yeah, I look for any that match the seeming blanks.
Yeah. I think that seemed to work well. You put in there, but nothing seems to happen.
Right.
PW still stands to admire his handiwork.
What if it has to be stuff that we brought in, not stuff that's already here?
That would appear to favor those who carry many things. Luckily, that is us.
So Alistair kind of sighs, goes into his coat. He does have a set of merchant scales on him. So he will take out his merchant scales and try to place it into the statue that had the outstretched hand and was talking about the balance between war and peace.
Okay, you put that in there.
To see if anything different happens.
Well, it sits there for now.
Okay.
Depends. What are you doing with the other statues?
You said there was one that had indentations for coins or something.
Yep.
I think Silver's going to reach into her pack, pull out some little coins, and try to put them in the holes.
All right. So you just have one that doesn't seem to have a necklace.
Unfortunately, do not.
Oh! And Silver pulls out the necklace of prayer beads. I got one.
That's
perfect. As you place it over the statue, the door at the back of the room begins to slide open.
Told you I was confident.
Silver's in the background, kind of just going I did it! I'm a genius! Yeah!
all right.
Good job, Silver.
Oh, fuck.
Is it one of the statues looked like it had some sort of armor that looked like it stuck to things? What was the...
The what?
There's some sort of armor on one of the statues, wasn't there?
Are you meant to describe like coral armor that would not impede motion? That was just in the treasure.
Yeah. It was
It
okay.
wasn't a statue. It was just it was
Correct.
when Kelly went looking for aquatic stuff.
Got it.
Does the sword move?
You could take the sword if you wanted.
If anyone does, Alistair would point out that the little thing at the bottom specifically says respect but don't touch.
Oh, fair.
It's very much like that. We did this one so well. I suggest we proceed forward.
I'm fine leaving the sword, but the riddle does imply that we can take something from this room. We can take one and a half things.
Agreed.
What do you want to do?
Alistair, do you detect stronger magic from any of the items that the statues are wearing or holding?
Detect magic.
Let's see. It's very nice of you to believe that I can do that. I cannot just detect things with a arcane aura. I can. Yeah.
No magic microscope.
No, I can. You hear him. You hear you hear him in your head go. I can detect your thoughts, but
You just hear the clanking of machinery and noises.
that is precisely what I would expect, actually.
The other Simones have been magical. What do you do, Simone? Are you into magic?
So offensive. Okay.
It was kind of
Magic?
a cold question, man.
Magic, no. I mean, I guess I could make it seem like it's magic, but what I can do is not magic. Ew, Greg. Get out of here.
That's what costs. It's a cloud.
Sorry, he's disgusting. Okay, so I can make things that help me when I'm fighting.
Okay. Can you make things that detect magic?
No.
Okay.
Sounds like the last Simone were very useful. Too bad they aren't here now.
I understand that feeling, Simone.
Thank you so much, Alistair.
Whoa. Huge.
All right. So what are we doing?
Alistair is not going to jump to stop anyone, but he doesn't have any desire to take anything from the treasure. He will wait by the door.
Yeah, Simone will go to the door. Stop, Greg. Sorry, I'm fighting.
Nayland will pass the really nice coral armor to Kelly and then walk to the door.
Okay.
Okay. Kelly starts changing. Gets on the new armor.
There you go.
Hold on. She's putting on armor from this pile without paying anything, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thus far.
As she does that, can Simone like start going through the door? Because I feel like something bad's gonna happen in this room. And before I need another Simone.
One session each.
Yeah.
Kelly trusts Nayland.
Oh God! Don't make this a Nayland thing.
Nayland gave it to her.
Let's see.
Okay.
I don't
So
trust
you put it
Nayland.
on. Anyone do anything else?
I have a question, and because I need DM clarity on something.
Okay.
So this thing that I have, it says for the next 10 minutes, I have advantage on ability checks made to determine initiative, and I can use a bonus action on each of my turns to take the dash or disengage action. So I'm confused about how I use that to my advantage for a initiative roll. Does that make sense?
We just have advantage when you do initiative.
So you'd roll
Okay.
initiative twice and take the highest.
Okay. But I do that. Do I do that when it's time to roll initiative, or do I have to have that going before I roll for initiative?
I think you do. Is it a spells or ability?
It is. I think it's an ability.
So probably just you just roll an initiative with advantage.
It did
Okay.
have a time limit though, right? It said 10 minutes.
Yeah, it says 10 minutes. That's
Okay.
true.
Okay, so I guess you have to
I'll-
activate it. Sounds like.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Okay.
Because it sounds scary. Things sound scary. Can I describe it?
Yeah.
All right. So when I guess Simone's gonna grab one of the little vials that she keeps on her vest. And they're just like, they look extremely delicate, and she is going to squish it in her hand. And black smoke is gonna come out, and she's going to like inhale it. And as she does this, she's going to like, her skin's going to turn like black, like black fur, and then she's gonna have like 2 little cat ears pop out of the top of her head. And her eyes kind of change into cat eyes, and that's it.
Nice.
Does it look like Cat
That's so
Simone's
cute.
cat eyes?
Sort of, but Cat Simone was gray, and this cat is black, more like panther-y.
Alistair is sort of standing, they're both by the door, standing right next to her and watches us all fascinated. Says, Do you make those yourself?
I do. You just gotta be careful, or else you'll get stuck.
Fascinating.
All right. Is everyone ready to go then?
Oh, I was gonna say PW was gonna look to see if there was any like Warforged themed things, specifically armor based, and then he was gonna dump a bunch of things out in compensation.
Gotcha. You see things like arm blades and those types of deals.
Okay, I 100% am a sucker for a Witchblade, so
Yeah.
I will locate a suitably cool-looking Witchblade, and then I will leave the Dragonbone Trident.
Okay.
And a crowbar, because I think it needs to be 2 things.
Did we not already leave 3 things?
I
I think if you overpay, it's not the worst.
Yeah, I'm thinking let's be safe rather than sorry.
because Silver gave her necklace and some money.
Alistair put the scales in the one.
I'll say I gave up in my drunken haste. I gave up 10 gold.
Okay. All right. With that, then we're ready to go out of the room.
Heading on.
Yeah, I think so.
In that case, as PW and Kelly pass the statues, you each see 10 coins. Oh, so 20 coins total rise around you. So it's like sums of coins. Then there's like a goblet, what looks like a nice little necklace, a seashell, and some other various little objects that just rise up and begin to swarm around you. Everyone can roll for initiative.
Woohoo!
The treasure bugs? Oh, oh.
As we roll for initiative, we'll go ahead and take our break.
Oh man, I rolled a 2.
There's my 12.
Someone gets advantage for it, though.
I rolled 2 4s.
Alrighty.
Gotta put it in the background though. He's back on, Zach.
So I just put it on somewhere?
Yeah, put it right in that back. It's empty.
All right, there we go. Cool. Good views of the minis. I don't always get those. Love the Kelly mini.
There you
Very cool. Let's see what I got. I got. So I see Nayland, Silver, Alistair, Simone, and Kelly. So I don't think I see Patience. What did Patient get?
appreciate the fact that they have mouths, guys. It has a mouth.
What did Patient get for initiative?
Looks like an 11.
11? Perfect. Okay. Just want to ask. Ooh. That means the fun little treasures go first.
They have mouths.
Yeah, they're flying all around, surrounding.
Each one represents 5.
Yes. So, Kelly, what is your AC?
16.
16.
Because I don't know what the new armor does.
Okay. I'll keep it there for this purpose. And perfect. In that case. All right, then that's 5 hits from the armor, from the treasure, rather.
Hmm.
For a total of 30 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
As it swarms around. And PW, your AC?
That's 19.
Ooh, very nice. So that is 5 hits as well for 30 bludgeoning damage.
Can I uncanny dodge one of them?
Yes. So that would be -4 off the damage.
So 26 in total.
Or yeah. Yep.
Can I sentinel punch a gold bar?
Oh, because you have yeah. Sounds good.
I bought little gold bars.
Tell me what you get.
I don't know why.
I got a natural 1.
Oof. So yeah, go to it's too tiny, goes right out of your sight, and go over to Naylin.
Okay. I will come on down. And is it, are they all have they all made attacks?
Yes.
Okay. Then just the I'll come into melee and just the one. I guess the one that's attacking Kelly.
You got it.
Let's see. I'm gonna do some spear strikes.
You got it.
Oh, another natural 20 on one of them, and then another one is 14 plus 7.
21. All right, that's both going to hit.
Great. Let's see. Uh, 22 piercing on the crit, and then 14 piercing on the other one. And then I spin my spear around, and I'll do a bonus action with the blunt end. Oh,
Nice.
it's a natural 1, so no.
Okay, so one little trinket falls down, no longer animated. And the other one is badly damaged. And then we go to Alistair.
So you say one of the trinkets falls down. So how many of these? So I know that it said that each of these little models is 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a? Can't tell from this view. Is there a 10-foot radius sphere that I could make that would not hit one of my allies?
10-foot radius. Let me go get my 10-foot radius. That's 15 feet. That's not gonna work. Hold on, I gotta move food. 10-foot radius. Where's that? My 10-foot radius? Yes. Okay, and you just want to hit them, no allies. You can
Right.
put it directly between you and PW.
Okay.
And you're gonna hit the 2 on PW. The 2
Gotcha.
on PW. So 10 basically.
Gotcha. All right. Cool. So Alistair sort of sees all this going on. It's like, I said we shouldn't take anything. And his eyes roll back into his head, and he starts clutching his head, and a shatter spell goes off.
Nice.
Because I'm thinking these might be constructs.
Very good. And so that hits how many of the swarms there?
It's however many are in that 10-foot
2.
radius.
2 of them. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and it's Constitution save, DC 16.
They are constructs.
So it's at disadvantage.
Nice. Yeah, there's the failures.
Okay, that is 16 thunder damage to each of them.
Okay. So it's another one down from the when the Nailing was hitting is down. Then 3 more of that look badly damaged. Then 5 badly damaged ones from PW's group. Anything else?
I think he's gonna back up a bit. Just a couple of feet, like 5 feet or something.
Got it. Patient whispers.
Oh. PW is going to use the bonus action for disengage, and he's going to scoot away from this hostile treasure so that he's out of melee range of them. And then he is going to take a shot at the one that is bracketed between his 2 allies.
Got it.
For a 10.
Oh, then it moves out of the way.
I'm going to spend one of my few remaining psionic dice to try to make that slightly better.
Is that an 11?
It's a 2
Oh,
for a
2.
total of 12.
Misses as well.
PW sighs in robot and ends his turn.
All right, Kelly.
Well, this is the first time I get to use this. So each one of these things represents how many? 5?
Yes.
Okay, so within 5 feet of me, how many creatures, not mobs, but creatures are there?
Within 5 feet of you?
Yeah.
15.
All right, so that means I get to make 15 attacks.
Ooh. What the?
Because I am a mermaid with an amazing ability at level 6 called Vortex Attack, which means if I have less than half my hit points, or if I'm in water, I can make an attack against any number of enemies within 5 feet of me, a separate attack for each one.
Absolutely, because the tiny creatures are going. The AC is 18.
Okay. So how do you want to do this?
So we could do the same way I'm doing it towards you. What's your modifier?
+8.
+8. Okay, so yeah, for every 2 attacks you have, you can hit a creature.
Okay. So that's roughly 7 or 8 that I get.
Yeah, so you get 7 hits. So you can roll
Okay.
your damage.
Uh, 8 damage. Piercing.
Perfect. Okay, so one of Kelly's is totally gone.
All right. And so for bonus action, what I will do is go ahead and bring forth Ukatoa tentacle to take a swipe at one of these.
Got it.
From now on, Okatoa should sound like
That is a that's gonna miss. That's an 11.
Yes.
All right. And I'm within 5 feet. How many are in front of me?
all of them are behind your butt.
I mean, I'm sorry. How many are in 5 feet of me right now?
10.
10. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, not going for 10 up attacks. Okay. And, Simone.
It is I. All right. Simone, who is annoyed because she saw something coming, will come out from her area there where the door is. I have 30 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't know if I can make it there from where I'm at.
30 feet. Let's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Nope, you're 10 short.
Okay. Then I will come out to that one little block that's like right out from the stairwell. And I will reach into my pocket and start eating some peanuts and watching. And that's it.
Silver.
Finally. I'm gonna go up to one of these swirly whirly mobs and I'm gonna punch him.
There we go.
That is a 10 and definitely will not hit.
No. Just move out of the way.
A 19.
That hits.
So, 6.
Okay.
Magical bludgeoning. And since I made a hit, I'm going to put some brute force into it. That's much better for 13 more damage.
Heck yes, that necklace gets shattered.
The whole mob gone?
No. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Very good. So then that is 2 hits against Kelly for a total of 12 bludgeoning damage. And then 5 hits against PW for a total of
From
30.
across the room?
They move over to you.
Oh, okay.
Up attacks?
Yeah.
From Silver.
And me!
If it's passing by me, I am specifically going to use my reaction for a sentinel attack.
It is passing fast.
Yeah. Again, it'll be over one of them, but sure. So we'll calculate that.
Okay. That's 24 to hit.
That hits.
For 12 magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
I whip my spear into its rifle form and load it, and then boom, fire off an attack for 17 to hit.
That misses.
Oh, sucker. Okay.
Okay. So then the one stays near Silver. And so that's going to end up being only 4 attacks to hit PW. That is a 17 to hit Silver.
That meets it.
So you take your 6 bludgeoning and 24 bludgeoning to PW.
Uncanny dodge. How much would I save?
Yep. So you take 21 instead.
Cool.
Very cool. So then we get down to Naylan.
I flip my spear back around and I take some jabs at the one between me and Kelly. How does that? Are any of these advantage for flanking, or does that not work with swarms?
You can have them just because they're not technically a swarm, so you can go ahead and have advantage.
Okay. First one is over 20.
Very nice.
Second one is also over 20.
That hits.
Okay, I'll roll those 2 damages. 20 piercing.
Nice.
And then I flip it around for a bonus action jab with the butt for a flat 20.
That hits.
Okay, great. And that's 8 bludgeoning.
Good.
And that's it for me.
Very cool. One of those fell, but nothing much permanent has to do with. And Alistair.
Is the one in front of PW close enough that it's going to disadvantage me on range attacks?
Yes,
Yeah.
because you're only 10 feet from it.
And there's sort of 2 around PW, just the one split because of the craziness.
Okay. Still, there's not a whole lot else that I can do here. Except just... Oh, wait a minute. Can I... Range area... Okay, we'll do that. He's going to position himself so that this is just going to hit the mob in front of PW, and he's going to cast Thunderclap,
Okay.
which is a DC 16 con save.
That's a 7.
Cool. That is 7 thunder damage.
So is that on a one creature or is that a space?
It's a space. 5-foot range.
Okay. All right. Then all of those go boom.
Nice.
Because they all had 4 left.
Woohoo!
Cool. And then actually what he's going to do is he's going to bonus action, see him close his eyes for a moment. I'm going to bonus action convert some sorcery points into spell slots.
Very nice.
Anyone else worried about Alistair that he hasn't been screaming when he casts spells?
Tired.
Just me?
He screamed when the shatter went off.
Patient Whisper.
PW is going to line up and he is going to take his shot towards the nearest. Is it just one that's left in that one?
Yeah, that's why it's just a gold bar there.
Solid. Oh my god, that's
Oh, no, there's 4 left on that one, yeah.
There's one next to Silver from his original. Then there's 4.
And then there's 4 next to him, 1 next to Silver.
No, his are dead.
There's still 4 next to PW.
I thought Alistair just killed all those.
He killed 5 of them because 9 went to PW.
No, 5 went to PW.
No, 9 went. Just 1 of the mob things stayed with Silver.
Okay.
Because basically the thing
The two
split.
labs that were originally went. over
Yeah.
there.
Okay. So what do you want to do, PW? I'm sorry.
Okay.
If they're still in front of me, then I will attack the ones that are in front of me.
There.
You got it.
Sorry.
We'll do the punching instead. Oh. For a 16.
They move out of the way.
And I will bonus action. I will take a second swipe. Ooh, for a 13.
Nope. They're just too quick.
I will stand there and gesture menacingly.
All right. Kelly.
Kelly's going to move into that little space there between these bad guys.
Ooh, nice.
How many are left over here?
So specifically for yours, 4 total.
4 total. Okay, I'll roll these.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm going to attack all of them. Here we go. The first one is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
The next one is a 14 to hit.
For a miss.
The next one is a 27 to hit.
That hits.
And the last one is a 19 to hit.
Hits as well.
All right. So first one takes. I'm gonna use a damage boost, I think, on this thing here a little bit. Yeah. That's 12 damage.
Nice. It falls to the ground.
Next one takes 8 damage.
Okay, slightly damaged.
The next one takes 11 damage.
And it falls to the ground.
So 2 left.
Yep.
So my bonus action will be to use my friend, the tentacle of Ukatoa, and see what they come up with. And they roll a 26
That hits.
for 13 cold damage.
Nice.
Are they up?
Yeah.
Crap.
Slight damage.
All right. Well, that's about as good as I can do on this, so that's it.
Simone, how's the popcorn? How's the peanuts?
Delicious, crunchy, salted, roasted, in fact. All right. Okay. The one that's right here in front of PW still has all 5. I'm assuming.
They're like 30
She
now.
will. Oh, okay.
Matthew, how many are left on the board?
What?
How many are left on the board?
Total on the board are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So, how many by each person?
There are 4 by PW and 2 by Kelly.
Are there any still by silver?
That 1 by Silver's by Kelly.
Gotcha.
There, everybody.
Thank you. Simone will place herself between the 2 piles that are there in front of PW. And she will, I guess, take some swings at the ones that are here in front of PW.
You got it.
Let's see here. Roll, you jerk. Hold on. D&D Beyond's being silly. Why won't you roll? Why do you hate me? It's not letting me roll. What the heck?
Yeah, I had to use the mobile app or just hand pick the dice.
Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna do 2 because I get 2 attacks. That is whatever plus 8. 12. I see. So 14 to hit.
That misses.
Both of them miss. Perfect.
That's all, I guess.
Very good. Then Silver.
Okie dokie. I see that there's a green circle next to me, so I'm gonna punch him. For an 11, that does not hit.
Oh no.
17. I think you said it was 18 that hits.
Yes.
So, 2 misses.
Okay, so whoosh, whoosh. Then we come back up to their turns. So we've got the 2 by Kelly that we're going to hit for 6 damage. And 4 by... and I guess when they do that, Silver, you can take another hit because I think you're Sentinel.
Yeah.
Then
It's a 10!
PW, if you're going to uncanny
Silver
dodge,
Brothers
that'll be
dice
9
already.
bludgeoning damage.
Definitely will, and you'll see PW's shoulder joint starts to fall apart, and one of his arms is hanging.
Whoa. There's punch holes in there. And we'll go to Naylin.
I will spring off of my spear on the ground just to reposition myself for flanking, and then I will swing once with my spear at the one between me and Kelly for 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, that is 9 piercing.
Very nice.
Still up.
1 sec. That drops.
Excellent. And then I will continue moving myself over to the other singular one that's still there.
Yep, you can come over here.
Beautiful. And then I will take my second attack on that one for a flat 20.
That hits.
Great. 13 piercing.
All right, that one drops as well.
Excellent. And then I will move myself over to the last section. And I will do just a little bonus boop.
That's all your movement.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. I have total 35.
Oh, okay, you're gonna step 5 steps closer, but you're still not gonna hit it.
All
Okay,
right.
great. I will remain where I was then. I'm sorry, art department.
Damn it.
I apologize.
All right. Then Alistair.
No wonder you're just as annoying as your husband.
Alistair, just because it was said before, he's gonna thunderclap that group of 4 again. And just because there was a request, basically what you see happen is momentarily he sort of jerks, and it almost looks like he sneezes, but he just lets out a curse word in primordial.
Ooh.
And it creates-
Someone get the square, dog.
And it just poofs, so that's another DC 16 con save.
Yeah, they fail.
You fail? Cool. That is 6 more thunder damage.
There's a damage boost. Throw it in there.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, I don't know.
D6.
Do I have to do that? Do something for that, or do I just add the D6?
Just add the D6.
That's another 3. So you're up to 9 thunder damage.
Very nice. So, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. They're definitely hurt. Then Kelly.
Is patient not up?
Nope, patient. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. I died, apparently. Oh. I will attempt to prevent my death preemptively by attacking them first. So I will swing out. For a disappointing 15.
Yeah, that's a miss.
I will follow it up with something. A 10. Because it's a natural one. BW looks down at his hands.
These
And he just stares.
Strong
These look
man.
like strong hands.
Yeah.
I'll end my turn.
Kelly.
All right. How many are down there?
4.
4. Okay. I go down there and I'm going to take an attack against every one of them.
All right.
All right. Here we go. First one. I didn't even think to add advantage to this, but it's a dirty 20. Are these advantage?
Yeah, if you're flanking with Alistair now.
Okay, so let me roll again just to see. Yeah, it's a 26.
That hits.
All right. Next one is a 23.
That hits.
The next one is a 19.
That hits.
Oh. And the last one is a 13.
That'll miss.
Okay. So I'll roll damage on those 3. First one, 9 piercing. Next one, 11 piercing. And the third one, 11 piercing.
Okay, 2 drop. Only 2 left.
Okay. I'm gonna send down Ukatoa's tentacle.
Alright.
Ukatoa's tentacle is gonna focus on the one I drew, the one I hit but did not drop.
Yep.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yes.
And that does 10 cold damage.
Nice.
All right. And that's what I got.
Got it.
How many are left? 2 still?
1.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear if that one dropped or not.
Oh, that one dropped?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
And Simone.
All right.
You're flanking with you.
I will nonchalantly bat at this thing as if it is disturbing my peanut eating, which is for a nat 20.
Ooh.
Wow, I finally do something. Crazy. Okay.
This is what happens when you disturb Simone's peanut eating. Everyone take
Yeah,
note.
the heck. What did I roll? It disappeared off my screen. 18.
That hits.
Yeah. 28 to hit, 18 damage. All right, all right.
Oh, 18 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
It drops. How do you end the last little bit of treasure?
Yeah, I will have been pulling a peanut out of my pocket, crack it, and then swat this thing, and it'll just drop. And then she'll eat some more of her peanut.
Amazing. All right. In that case, with that, treasure seems to no longer be trying to kill you.
Can we go now? Can we go through the door now?
I think I get it now. Leave twice as many. We have to kill twice as many.
Sure. Okay.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. Walks towards the door.
BW is bending over to pick his literal jaw off the floor.
Can you take healing?
Yeah, PW.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and use a healing word. That is 7 returned back to you, but I think there is a heal boost in there that hasn't been used from Zoe. So
Is that a
that'll be
D6?
that's another 1. So 8 total. And in fact, I'm going to give myself one of these too.
You'll see one of my eyes pop back into my head.
If only Simone could do that.
Nayland, did you know that would happen?
No, Kelly. If I knew that would happen, do you think I would have? No.
I don't know. I just don't know where I stand with you sometimes.
Good. Can't get too comfortable. Is it worth
I'm
it?
taking
How
my
does the
trident
armor
back.
feel?
Yes, how does the armor feel?
Feels very comfortable. And then as you leave, it feels lighter than air because it vanishes.
Oh my god.
You are naked.
I always wondered
Invisible
about the
armor
anatomy
seems
of a
valuable.
mermaid.
Oh.
And at this point, the way it vanishes, Nailing just looking before, you can tell that it was in fact illusory.
Wow, if only I had paid more attention.
Oh, your plan to just see me naked? I'm just gonna bring back my clothing from that magical clothing thing I have.
Oh yeah.
Very nice. Like just a second, as PW stuff goes as well.
Just stares longingly at his arms and just robot sad.
Alistair will look at Simone and say, I would love to tell you that we're normally more competent than this, but evidence has appeared to the contrary in the time I've spent in this group.
With her 20 strength, she will clap Alistair on the back and say, "What do you mean? That was awesome! You guys did great."
Alistair pitches forward. Thank you.
Did you know
sorry.
once we punched a dragon to death?
That's awesome.
Oh, it was great. Then we ripped out its teeth.
Do you have any of those teeth left?
We do.
I like to collect things.
We've also
Me too. And Silver immediately takes out her jewelry chest that has all of these knickknacks in it for making jewelry. And proceeds to start talking your ear off as we move it forward about making jewelry.
We didn't actually get anything from that room. PW, is it worth going back and trying to get your stuff that you left? You left a whole trident there.
I'm taking that trident back.
Okay. Good.
You are able to retrieve what you had left.
I'll leave the crowbar. That's to encourage bad behavior for others in the future.
Alistair,
Yes.
you seem normal. Could you teach me?
That is the nicest thing I think anyone has ever said to me.
Well, I'm trying to become friends with the group, and I'm finding it very difficult.
Oh, I mean, we're friends, are we not?
We are?
I'm-
That's wonderful. And she hugs you.
all right. I am probably he will whisper to her. I am probably not the person to ask about this. Don't in truth, Kelly, people tend to find me very strange.
I don't.
Again, that's awfully nice of you.
We should play aquatic blocks later.
I mean, if it's the kind of thing that it's a cultural exchange, then that would be lovely.
We can stay up all night and chat about our dreams.
His eyes get wide when you say dreams. I would love to hear about your dreams. That would be fine. I just want us to get through what at this point appears to be an alcohol-induced death trap.
Of
With
course.
as many less than one piece as possible.
Of course, friend. Nayland, I have a friend.
Congratulations. My condolences, Alistair.
It's,
Onward.
I'm with Silver. Let's.
Very good.
No, please. This awkwardness is so enthralling, and she'll crack a peanut and munch it.
As you descend lower, you come into a room that seems to be extremely well adorned and kept. There are several glass cases with pedestals. However, the glass has been shattered, and whatever's on the pedestals has been taken.
Robbery.
You see corpses,
Murder.
dwarves, adored with the symbol of Vertigain, little the floor. A little bit of an inspection. Looks as though their blood has been drained from their bodies, and you can see what, like a kind of like a tube and pump system that looks like it was used to do so that has been left behind. At the very center, secured with chains and various things, is a book that has been left open. In Dwarvish.
Well, I do not have any spells for that. I was just checking.
Alistair will whip out his notebook. Because I can use it to cast Comprehend Languages. Unless someone else knows Dwarvish.
Not
Oh
I.
my god, you guys! I don't know Dwarvish.
Is Silver still drunk?
Yeah. I mean, at least I think I am. I've been playing this whole time as if I were drunk. So
Okay. Then running your fingers across the text. This whole book seems to be how to make sacred alcohol. The recipe for fire spirits is here. That involve a 5-year process by which the formula is purified by gelatinous cubes and a run through, given the various properties of it. You learn from this that in addition to it being able to function, be flammable by sunlight and stuff, it essentially is alchemist fire as well. It reacts as such when taking that much of a forceful hit on somebody. So like just concussive force can cause it to ignite. As well, since it's holy alcohol of Vertigain, it functions as holy water. Which would mean for undead it would do the radiant and then the alchemical fire if you use it in such a way. But then you find what is called the ambrosia whiskey. And it is said that once brewed, it can bestow godhood to the drinker. And it involves distilling a god and sacrificing them as well as their followers. And look at the steps, it had to drain their followers. And, Vertigain was in here and has been missing. And it says very specifically that it must be done at a place called the Realm of the Norns.
I think as Alistair is poring over the text and reading it, he doesn't have a poker face. So as he's reading it, he's sort of, you see at one point kind of look back at PW and the compartments where he stowed away some fire spirits. And then he gets to the thing about the ambrosia and that can bestow godhood, his eyes get wide. Then it has you distill a god. He gets a really confused look on his face. And then it says you have to sacrifice and the using of the blood. And he looks back at all the dead dwarves and then very nervously reads that last part and then turns to all of you and goes, so, yeah, the our giant friend who we were tracking evidently is going to make, for lack of a better term, bathtub hooch out of the dwarven god in order to become a god itself.
That's horrible.
Oh, and PW, the alcohol that you stowed away that we got from the room, it can go off if it is concussed. So I don't know if you have padding to put into that compartment.
PW looks down at his smashed torso. Can no longer even open the door compartment. Danger noted.
Yes.
So they're becoming a god?
The giant wishes to become a god, and to do so, he must make something called ambrosia whiskey. The only way to make ambrosia whiskey is to distill. It literally says distill, and sacrifice another god and their followers, which I believe the unfortunate dwarves in this room were those. But it can only be done at a place called the Realm of the Norns.
How many followers?
Oh, look back. Does it actually give numbers?
It's basically, it would translate to all of their high priests.
Not a number per se, just all of the high priests.
So, Alistair,
yes.
If we gathered all of the high priests of gods, we could become gods?
It depends on your views on mass murder.
Well, I mean, as long as
okay,
they
we'll save that discussion for aquatic blocks later. How does that sound?
Oh, that's wonderful.
Okay, good. I think we probably need to try to find this realm of the norms and stop this powerful giant from becoming a god. I'm not sure how the six of us are going to do that per se, but if we don't, there will be a new god and I believe no alcohol anywhere.
I've been meaning to ask because I have memories of there being 7 of us. Wasn't there a fairy with us?
There was.
She was nice. I assume she didn't come back.
She has yet to.
Does that mean there might be a moment where one of us can't come back?
I would not take any possibility off the table at this point. I do not think we understand what is happening at all. So.
Okay.
Also, you should just speak to Nayland directly about your feelings.
Okay.
But I do know one thing. And Silver's like eyes are all bloodshot. She's like, "We are abominations."
What?
That's what the song said. We're abominations of mankind, and that I think the gods want us dead.
Oh no, I don't think
Something
that's
like
true.
that.
Oh, Ukatoa would love you.
Does Ukatoa give good hugs?
Oh, he does. He has so many arms.
Ukatoa. Blah.
What?
Oh God.
I'm
Which
going.
one?
Alistair is rubbing his temples right now. Just
You
giant.
know who gave good hugs?
Oh,
The other Nayland.
the other Nayland.
Yeah.
Which other Nayland? There were
The
two.
elderly Nayland?
No. The one after that.
Oh, that's the other one I knew, I think.
Do you not like this Nayland?
Yeah, what do you mean? I give great hugs.
But you haven't hugged me yet.
Oh, come here. I'll give Silver a really big hug, but I'm gonna squeeze really hard because I want to beat the other Nayland.
Ouch.
Alistair will turn to Simone and say, "Oh, we may have left this part out. An awful lot of people think that we're a danger to the multiverse, simply existing. So there may be large armies coming after us at some point. Though, again, I do believe our host, the big dwarven deity at the front of the temple, did say that we would potentially help to ameliorate some of our reputation if we indeed helped him get his brother back. The brother, who I will add, is about to be turned into whiskey.
Oh, yes.
Are
And
we sure
sounds
that it
delicious.
didn't happen yet? How do we know there's even time?
I don't think we do, but I don't. But I mean, it couldn't happen here. It has to happen at this realm of the Norns.
Yeah, from what we can tell, it is like it would be like about at least a 5 to 15 year process
Oh.
of draining the god.
Yeah. Okay. Alistair will add that. like I don't.
So
While time has not been our friend, I don't think that much time has passed yet.
How long does it look like these guys have been dead? Could I check them out?
Be a week or so.
So it's fresh. Well, doesn't sound like it's my problem. Cracked another peanut.
Well, I mean, folks seem to know who we are, even when we get new versions. So it is. Unfortunately, I think it may be your problem, Simone.
I think it's their problem if they come to face us.
true enough. And like PW was saying, Nayland, I think you should be kinder to me. There are times when you're very kind to me, and other times that you're very rude to me, and it sends mixed signals, and I don't know what to make of it. And I want you to stop trying to both kill me and be overly concerned about your own well-being as to the reasons why you saved me.
Is that not a good reason to save you?
I think if you're going to save someone, you should care about them.
I would save you to save my skin.
Well,
What about fur?
fur?
Can I stealth away as the conversation has drifted away from me?
Dare, Nayland. I am waiting for your response.
Alistair's staring at the book again to see if he can figure out where the heck the realm of the Norns is.
Yeah, I mean,
like-
Kelly, I'll gesture to the book. We have some really pressing stuff. We only have 10 to 15 years to save this god, so we better get a move on.
You can't, can you? You can't. Just for 1 minute, just for 1 second. Well, I care. And I missed all of you. even if I didn't remember all of you.
You hear a
Heard.
clink. You hear a clink and like squeaky tube sounds because PW's gathering up the blood pumping machine. He's kind of prepping it to take with us.
So we can make our own whiskey. I see you, PW. And Simone will help you.
This is the last room, right?
Yes.
So, like, are there any more clues on where Bryn went?
Brimscarda.
Yeah, her.
We followed the footprints in here.
We should continue.
Well, you know they left, so
True.
because they had come out. So
Well, that's
and
right.
you-
We've already found what they came here for.
right. The location. She probably know where they are.
This is Alistair will speak up again. Realm of the Norns. that is where we have to go next. That is sorry.
All right.
Wait, you guys. Didn't we go to a place similar to that? You
Which
know, when we fought the giants.
You're talking about the
When we
party
traveled
place?
on Yggdrasil.
Like the
Yeah,
the-
didn't they talk about Norns there too?
Are we talking about the Fey world?
No, Silver's talking about how when we went through
Scandinavia world.
yeah, they were talking about the Norns there.
They did
Same.
mention the Norns, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Norns are from Norse mythology. I don't know if Alistair knows enough about that to put that together. I mean, we could always.
Well,
I mean, he's looked in the book, but if we can't find anything, he'd be like, we could always ask Moradin. This is still us trying to help his brother. My guess is he would, if he knows, he would share that information with us.
We should go then. I don't think we're going to find anything else of use here.
Alistair will. I'm sorry, PW. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, you'll see BW stand up because he has an armload of blood pumping machine. He's just gonna look around for any other stuff before we leave.
I would say Alistair
He's
would
also
actually
going
just check the pedestals just to see if he can have any sense of what kind of item was in there.
Gotcha. Just different pedestals. Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Okay. Can I take my 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, investigation. That is, not that it helped much. That's a 12.
Okay. So, it could be various. You think maybe a sword was here, and book, like just kind of various shapes, a horn of some type.
And it looks like every single pedestal was robbed, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
What do you tell us?
Oh, yeah. No, Alistair would share that. Yeah. Sorry.
So it was either a sword, a book, or a horn.
Well, there's several pedestals.
There's several different pedestals.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought that was one pedestal. Could have had. I was like, well, that doesn't seem to narrow it down
I
much
don't
at
think I
all.
rolled that badly. I think I rolled that badly.
Guys, there was a thing on this.
It's a thing. An amorphous object. I'm not sure what. Yeah. So.
Well, we should attempt to enlist the other deities' aid. It will not be easy to travel to this land of the Norn.
We can get some treasure on our way out.
I'm pretty
PW 's gonna give you a
sure
look.
that treasure made you naked. It doesn't exist. Do I exist?
Currently.
For the moment, yes. Yes, let us head out. I assume we can head back out through.
Yeah.
The swarms of gold bars, yeah.
Yeah, head all the way as you come out, and it's very different. The circle around has cleared of the anvils, and everyone is laughing. And there's a few small explosions that have occurred, but most dwarves are walking around with little shot glasses and flash with umbrellas to keep it out of the sunlight, and are drinking and laughing. And, oh goodness, reality isn't so real anymore.
We really should have capitalized on this.
A missed opportunity.
I thought you did. I thought you sold off our entire.
we did.
store of whiskey.
We might want to get some before we go.
I still have the container full of the holy liquor.
Indeed.
Good.
Is Moradin out here still, or
He's not here, but
no crud?
no.
Do we know if he has a temple nearby?
Yeah, there is a grand anvil that while others are drinking, partying, even his priests, he is there just working away as always, though drinking from a very sun-shielded flask. You can find him beating large, and here you can see he's like taking a larger shape. So now he's about 25 feet tall, working on a large item. Aye, welcome. You have done well. You have saved alcohol for now.
I'm so glad.
Wow.
So, yes, good. It's the good news. We do have some bad news. Well, I guess this is good news as well. We think we know where our giant has taken your brother. Does the words ambrosia whiskey?
Just a very dark expression on his face. Yes, is that what they're trying to do with him?
The evidence pointed to that. The book was open. There were several dwarves, exsanguinized, and yeah, we think that may be it. We have to go to the realm of the Norns. We are not ourselves sure where that is.
Oh, it is out in the outlands. It is possible to find, but it moves. It's many who are cursed live all around. It is the 3 women are there. Three seers. Some might know them by the Norns or the Grace or the Fates.
Yes.
Oh.
That would be the place where one could exchange, given the right time and resources, your fate with another. That could be what Brimskada is up to. If she does that, if she does not take on the mantle of alcohol and the other things my brother championed, they will fade from the worlds that he has given them to.
Okay, well, kind of looks at the others.
Nayland is not here. Nayland would like to have slipped away and gone around while everybody is partying and announcing herself as one of the people who brought the alcohol back. And then she's going to try and hook up with one of the priests.
Oh, yes. There is no problem in this matter.
And I also slayed a dragon in another town, but that's okay. You don't need to know about that.
So he looks back, notices that Nayland is not there, has a slight twitch in his left eye. Okay. He'll turn back to Morton. So, PW, did you have something?
We intended to continue pursuit.
Yes.
And
Yes.
He'll turn back and say, is there a way for us to get to this realm?
it is possible. It shifts like most things. To find the region, you can look for the spinning wheel. It turns endlessly. Once you find the spinning wheel that dwarfs mountains, you have found the realm of the Norns.
Okay.
Like many things in the Outlands.
So is that on this world, or is that somewhere we're going to have to go?
You keep saying in the Outlands.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, shall we go ahead and get some transportation needs taken care of?
You have a walk-in castle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you meant by Outlands. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. I spent a good time with our hostess looking at the map and learning a little bit about how to deal with the Outlands. Hopefully I can help us navigate a bit, but
yeah.
The only thing I really learned is how complicated it is.
He kind of goes and you think he like grabs Silver and kind of stretches her out a little bit. Goes, you are not yet strong enough
For what?
to face Brimskanda. You still have not understood yourself. Without more understanding of what you are, she will be more solid than you.
So what you're saying is I need my training montage. I will return stronger than ever, and I will slay Brinskarda.
Can Alistair use calm emotions to sober Silver up?
I mean, it could go down. It's not going to sober her up. This is Vertigane's holy spirit here.
She is overcome with the Holy Spirit.
She'll be fine by morning, I'm sure of it. Well.
Also, have you ever made this? And I will show more than a diagram of the arm blade that was taken away by the evil treasure.
Indeed. I have done such a thing.
Perhaps I will purchase one from you in the future. Or maybe we do a good job. Shrug question.
Well, less yet. I hereby declare anything you buy here is 50% off.
Oh. What do you sell here? Oh, you mean all over the market?
Yes.
Oh, very nice.
Well, I suppose we should maybe find. We're gonna have to find Nayland. Any more shopping we wish to do, and
yeah, he does look at us. What weapon do you want for your arm blade?
What are the available options?
So it is any simple weapon. Sorry, it's any one-handed melee weapon, rather.
Okay, rapier probably.
Okay. He actually goes through and being Morden will make you one.
Whoa.
Sweet.
And this, I can code it however you need to, but it will count as a vicious arm blade rapier.
Gorgeous. I'm also excited to watch him do it as a fellow blacksmith, so I am enraptured.
Oh, it is very crazy. As he begins doing all the fine pieces, the 5 fingers on each hand of his hand split into 10 fingers to better make use of tiny things.
Instantly jealous.
Kelly will go looking for Nayland. Her life literally depends on it. And
Well, one of the things I had actually wanted to ask this priest, when there may be time for conversation, would be if the priest knew where, because one of my friends, she needs heavy armor that's not made of metal. Do you know where in the Outlands they make that kind of stuff?
All right, you're asking where that might be. All right. Takes a puff on his pipe. Well, I think some people might be able to make it if you have the materials. But specifically, you could find such a thing in the River Mat, or the Mahat.
Okay, River of Mahat. Okay. She's gonna she just takes a bit of the ash from his pipe and she just writes on her arm Mahat so that she remembers it.
Absolutely. And then other than that, let me see if he has another place. Could you say specifically coral, or did you say just something not made of metal?
I just said something not made of metal.
The bones of the creatures in the labyrinth of life. You could try. That's ruled over by Ubtao, the father of dinosaurs.
Okay. Thanks for the tips.
Not entirely sure what tips you were talking about. He blushes and.
She will take his pipe out of his mouth. She will take a puff, give him his pipe back, and she will take her leave.
Very nice.
I would love for Kelly just to show up and walk in on this. But I won't.
Very good. Anything else?
Just Kelly walking down the street, yelling out Nayland.
So eventually, Nayland, you would find her.
Kelly, why are you yelling? People are partying and relaxing.
You disappeared. Just come along. We've actually got a discount at the stores.
More shopping?
And she just kind of looks you over.
What?
Interesting.
What is interesting?
Nothing. Nothing. Just interesting.
I know you're mad at me.
Yes, I am furious with you.
I'm sorry.
No. We have some weird cosmic bond. And to me, that's as close as I've ever had to a sibling. And I just thought it would be different. But I can't force you to think of it like I do. And that's okay. I'll still watch your back. And even if you are watching my back to save your back, it's still something. And I'll take what I can get.
Good. I'm glad we're on the same page.
And, just so you know, Alistair and I are going to be up all night chatting and playing aquatic blocks.
She makes a gag sound. Great. Have fun. I wish you guys the best.
Do you have a friend that you do things like that with?
Play aquatic blocks?
No, just do things, hobbies.
My friends and I do other types of things. She'll wink at you.
What sorts of things?
Okay, Kelly, let's go find the others.
All right. Effectively find the group, I guess. What do y'all want to do?
Just in terms of since everything is half off, I didn't want to lose that because I do have money. But as far as what Kelly would be looking for, I feel like she's already got her weapon. So I was just thinking about things that could help her with her swimming or things of that nature. Because I know they were building something last time we were up here, but they kept throwing those things away.
Yeah. What they were making for you?
Hmm?
Do you remember what they were working on?
I feel like it was, if I remember right, it was like a trident, I think. But it was different. Because they kept shrinking it or something like that, and then they threw it away. But I can check for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fine with off-camera shopping, just because it's
Yeah, that's totally good.
ridiculous.
Cool.
Yeah, so as part of that, they did say so they will give you. They still don't quite like it, but it is a foresight trident.
Foresight trident.
Instead of shopping, Matt, would Nathan just be able to walk away having learned another thing to engrave? Maybe like an uncommon engraving?
Yeah, you can pick one. That's fine because you've got your stuff there. Anything else here?
Oh, sorry. Go
I
ahead.
was just asking how much it was.
No, they give it to you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
It's part of your doing the stuff with the alcohol. They said they give you their perfect trident.
Simone would do off camera purchasing of like herbs to keep up her compounds, and also because I am proficient in alchemy, I would also be trying to buy things for health potions, so whatever that looks like we can
Okay.
Yeah.
another time.
Wasn't sure if this place was out of them either, or if that we hadn't checked yet.
Yeah, with that, you are able to go ahead. So you can do what's in the player's handbook and divide by 2 for just about any of that type of stuff. Health potions.
Sweet.
And definitely stock up.
Rad.
Nayland would find a minute to pull Alistair to the side.
Yes, Alistair's sort of been lost in thought since we got done talking to Moradin. But yes, something wrong.
Simone would follow.
No, nothing's wrong at all. I know that you've been, working on the maps and poring over the navigation stuff in the castle. And it's totally chill. If we pass a place, the labyrinth of life, or Nayland's already forgotten the first word of the first thing, but she looks at her arm. Oh, it was the river. Oh, I was gonna just in character be like, okay, well, I don't remember but the last word is Mahan. If we pass that, maybe we could just make a quick detour, and it's totally chill and super fine and casual, and don't make it a big thing, but just keep an eye out.
Let's pause for a moment. Who is it you want to keep this from?
It's not a secret. I'm not keeping it from anybody. I'm just saying it's like casual. Like, we don't have to go hunting for the places. Just, if we see it on the way.
It's Kelly.
Excuse me?
Oh, hello, Simone. Yes, that's fairly obvious. I was trying to be more subtle about it, but it's just that my understanding of navigating the Outlands, and I only barely understand it, is that we very rarely pass things casual. If you want to find something, we're going to have to look for it. So we can do that, especially since it would seem that Moradin has told us we should not, at this moment, go tracking down his brother. He does not seem to believe that we are capable of doing so. So we're going to have to find a different destination anyways. I'm not sure what that is. I'm honestly not exactly sure how we're supposed to know ourselves more when... And you can see Naylin, he's just looking at Naylin, and there's this moment of he looks completely lost. I don't feel like I've known who I am for a long time. And that's before I popped up and met all of you and discovered that I was a glitch, reincarnation, whatever it is, with this other person. Sorry, that was probably more than you needed for a simple request you were making.
That's fine. Look, I don't know a whole lot about a whole lot, but I guess I think that, even just saying that out loud, that felt real and authentic. Even saying you don't know yourself is something you know about yourself.
Suppose that is correct, yes.
I think part of knowing yourself is not fighting it. I don't really know how to say that in a smarter way. What you feel is what you feel, and what you think is what you think. Always questioning it and overthinking it, don't stand in your own way.
Yeah, Alistair. I think Nail and I agree. I think we should let ourselves be ourselves and not feel bad about whatever that looks like.
He stands there and you see him sort of nodding.
You're smart, Alistair. But don't forget to keep it simple, stupid. And she'll flick you in the forehead.
Kelly wants to buy Naylin a really expensive magical dagger just to rub it in.
Yeah, I'm likely am overthinking it. Well, we should probably 50% off is very generous. I don't know if there's much here really for me though, so we'll.
Guess
I
they don't
don't-
sell a lot of books in this joint, huh?
No, or just. I wonder if they make spy glasses here. Maybe I'll go look for that.
That's nice. Let's get one for 750 gold instead of 1500.
Holy moly!
Here's the thing. Alistair has had nothing to purchase in a long time. I am actually sitting on a lot of gold. So I can do that.
How much is the best dagger?
That's what you mean by best dagger. Those...
I want it to be awesome and magical and do some really cool stuff.
And be 40 stories long.
So 50,000 gold reduced to 25,000.
Is there anything more like 10,000 reduced to 5,000?
Probably. Well,
You
yeah.
have 5,000 gold? Holy
Close
moly!
to it. Close to it. I don't buy a lot.
Yeah, there would be other. So basically, you're looking for a. It'd be something that would be in the rare quality. Ultimately, so you can look through that. But we will, with all of that, before we end, what gate town are you going to go to?
Cursed. Cha cha cha.
I was
First,
gonna
cha
say,
cha
yeah,
cha.
Our great luck. Sounds like we should go to Cursed.
Yeah.
I agree. Let's do it. Rip off the band-aid.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
On the way to Cursed, and then we will end for tonight.
Woohoo.
Everyone watching, thank you so much, and we'll pick up next week.